Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, January 24th. I'm Michael Taylor. Good to be here. Can you believe January's almost done with? Next weekend's like the 31st, next Saturday. What happened to January? It all went so fast. Christmas decorations are done, New Year's all done. It's all back to January. There you go. All right, on the show today, I'm moving on. On our show today, we've got a good one for you. We're going to be welcoming Adapt to its very own Leslie Gabola with some product demos here in the studio. And then later in the program, a brand new club here in the village, Girls Just Want to Have Fun Club. We're going to be welcoming Susan Schneider and William Squires, talking about the club and their events they have. William's going to be their first guest for their first club meeting, I guess. He's going to be doing some fun stuff. All right. There you go. Right now, though, we want to keep you informed, and we got an important one for you. United needs board members. They have openings for 2 directors to fill out the terms that are going to be ending this year, at the end of this year in 2026. If you want an application, you can pick one up right now over here in the community center, and you can do that when you check in with the concierge and ask about that, and they'll bring somebody out and give you an application. You just have to be a member of the community and willing to serve. Applications are due by February 2nd, and they're going to be picking candidates. It's not going to be an election. It's going to be picking those candidates to serve through an interview process on Friday, February 6th. So make sure you're available for that if you're interested in serving on the board. Okay, let's check a check of the weather forecast, and we got some pretty good temperatures for the rest of this weekend and into next week. 63 is going to be our last of the really cool days of the day, and then we're going to have partly cloudy on Sunday with 67, and temperatures going up a couple ticks here and there all the way to Wednesday with mostly cloudy and 71 degrees. Hey, we got a really cool sunrise sunset photo for you today. This is really, really cool. I love this. This is from Bilbao, Spain, and thank you very much, Linda Rogers, for sending us this one. I don't know, I wish I knew the history of what the statues are all about and these women, what they're doing here, but it's really a beautiful shot. Sunrise this morning was 6:51. Sunset tonight is going to be 5:14 p.m. If you have a picture you'd like to send us, you don't have to go all the way to Spain to do it. You can do it right here in the community. Take a picture of your pets, places around that have beautiful shots, other sunrise, sunset locations, and we will use them on our show. Email us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, when we come back, right here in the studio, Leslie Gabola from Adapt to It. Stay with us.
For years, Meineke has proudly served the Laguna Woods community. At our auto repair shop in Lake Forest, we offer a variety of services and repairs so that you can count on Meineke for all of your vehicle's needs. Whether it's a regular tune-up or more significant damage, our technicians are here to deliver top-quality workmanship. When you visit us, we'll ensure quick and efficient service so you can get back to your day without delay. Visit us today for unparalleled service.
Who is RadNet? You've probably heard our name and seen our commercials, but you still might not know who we are. RadNet is the largest provider of outpatient imaging services in the United States, with over 8,000 employees and almost 400 imaging centers in 7 states. Likely, if you have had diagnostic imaging, you have experienced RadNet's high-quality, cost-effective imaging services. With 35 years of expertise, RadNet is leading into the future with advanced technology and the very latest AI technology. We are positioned for the future of healthcare. RadNet, leading radiology forward.
At Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to It sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
What sets Adapt to It apart from purchasing mobility aids or medical equipment from online vendors? Well, here to tell us more, how we can avoid frustration and overwhelm from Adapt to It, we welcome Leslie Gabola
Thank you.
to the show.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Leslie, you've brought
a mess.
A pile with you here.
A pile, actually, yes. And
okay.
believe it or not.
So I mean, getting products online seems appealing until it comes like this.
Right, exactly.
Correct?
So people think, oh, great, lower price. I might be able to get it quicker. I don't really have a choice because I really don't know what's going to actually come in that box. And then when you get that box, you have to drag it in your house. And then this is what happens. You have half of a rollator here. You have the top somewhere else. You have 4 things attached by wires that you have to figure out what side they go on, if it's a front, if it's a back, how to put it on, and all the rest. And then how do you adjust it once it's done?
So I would have assumed a piece like this is coming fully assembled from the vendor. So what you're telling us is it's coming in a box, probably more than likely pretty heavy. And then what I don't see is a bunch of little screws and bits and pieces. Do those come in this pile as well?
Well, thankfully, this is the easy one.
Okay.
This is kind of the plug and play. So yes, we do have ones, and then my techs struggle with sometimes, like our overbed tables. Those actually come in a box to us, but we put them together for you, so you don't have to worry about this.
So out the door, it's coming fully assembled.
It is assembled.
Okay.
It is adjusted, and I am a stickler, and I've trained everybody in my store to be a stickler for adjustment, because I've talked about it before. If your equipment isn't adjusted for you properly, your body's going to be off kilter, and you're going to ultimately experience pain.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's something I would have never thought about.
Right. And so many people come in to adapt to it saying, I got this online, I don't know how to put it together, can you put it together for me? Or, well, they'll come in and things will be backwards or not on correctly, and they'll say, I got it on the internet, can you fix it for me?
And
So,
do you assist in doing that?
We do, just because, that's kind of what makes us special. We have a big heart.
Yes, you do. Okay, but you're not a repair shop.
We are not a repair shop. We do repair, however, everything we sell. So we repair, service, all you have to do when you buy things from us. If you have an issue, call us and we will be more than happy to either come to your house or you can bring it in or whatever works best for you. We can do.
Why do you think that people turn to online purchasing when you've got a beautiful store and showroom and customer service to back up everything you sell, as well as educate on the front end? What's the appeal to somebody just jumping on Amazon and grabbing something?
We're wondering that ourselves because honestly, the internet is one of our biggest competitors. I think it's just the appeal of buying in your pajamas and not having to go anywhere. But I think that convenience pretty much ends there because you're not getting the education, you're not getting the adjustment, you're not getting the proper assembly sometimes. You're just not getting what you think you're getting.
But there are cases, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Adapt to It actually goes to the residents.
Oh, absolutely.
And what would be involved in something like that? And what would make you go out there?
Well,
out
if
to
a
somebody's
person
home?
is having an issue with a larger item, say a bed or a lift chair, something that's not so easily transported back to the store, we would go out and service it. Absolutely.
Okay.
And then our tech, when he's on the scene, can call tech service of the manufacturer that an item came from and get help that way.
Okay. So beyond the products, beyond your house calls, what other amazing, unique services and products does Adapt to It offer?
Well, we are, of course, adapt to it, so we're adapting constantly to things. I had a lady yesterday, as a matter of fact, and these are my favorite customers. They come in and they've got a problem, and they don't know how to solve it. And so they say, I need this, this, and this to happen for this reason, help me. And they have no idea what they're saying. They have no idea what they want. So I pulled out my foam, my scissors, my Velcro, and we made something work that was very functional for the person that they wanted it to be. So we do that a lot. And that's, like I said, my favorite thing to do is make things up.
You can have your own product line pretty soon.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. And so a unit like this called Rhythm, now, does that fold up?
Yes.
How?
Now this one is one of my favorites. It's super lightweight. These are the brakes. So everything that moves is orange. So it's really easy to figure out.
Okay.
To change the height, this has an orange button. You push here, you move this up and down. This locks it, so this moves when you fold it. But the best part is folding it.
No way.
Is a breeze. So it's in half.
Wow.
So technically, it's super light, so you can pick it up, put it in your trunk. But
Let's see.
I usually recommend that.
Wow, it is very light.
It is, right? But if people don't have the ability to lift the whole thing, since it's this way, they can tip it up, put it in the back seat, in the wheel well, in the front, and then come in the back and push it in.
So it's easily done, just single person.
Exactly. The other
In and
thing
out of the car.
is some people put it on their seat in the back seat. You can put a towel down, put it on top, go around to the other side and just pull it in. That works too.
And this is something that you can fit a customer who comes into your store.
Absolutely, absolutely. So handles usually go up about mid-hip, where your hip bone is, to be comfortable. Otherwise, if it's too high, your shoulders go toward your ears, and that creates back pain.
Okay.
If it's too low, then you're hunched over, and again, that can create shoulder or back pain.
Sure.
So-
and then that acts as a chair as well, is that correct?
Exactly.
With a little backrest.
Yeah, they're not meant to watch a 2-hour movie in, but if you're waiting in line or you just get tired on a walk, great thing for you.
Sure, yeah, that is a great thing. And how many other vendors do you carry, or different styles that do you carry in this particular product?
We have about 6 or 7 different types of rollators and probably about 10 different styles.
And various price points, I'm assuming, as well.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
And we rent them too, so.
Oh, you do rent them?
Yeah, if somebody needs something short term, we can do that as well.
Well, that's good to know. Folks, did you know that? You are just so full of surprises.
I know, right?
I don't think there's anything this young lady can't do.
We try.
Well, you're definitely here to assist and facilitate the community in so many ways. And I
Thank
know
you.
that everybody's just, probably very honored to come and see you.
Well, I'm happy to be
The
here.
customer service that you give is clearly just beyond
Thank you.
exceptional.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Let's tell our viewers where you're located.
We are at 24100 El Toro Road, right behind Starbucks, under the big flag, and in the Mother's Park.
How long have you been
Parking
there?
lot. 22 years.
Oh my goodness.
July, it'll be 23.
Congratulations.
Isn't that amazing? I love it.
Congratulations. That's some serious dedication and a lot of service to the community. Leslie, thank you so much for
You're
joining
welcome.
us today.
Thank you.
You're watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back.
Small gestures of compassion, little leaps of ingenuity, brief moments of bravery. This is Memorial Care, where being the difference makes the difference.
For over 50 years, we've had the privilege of caring for our community's vision.
From routine eye exams to advanced eye care, we're here every step of the way.
Because clear vision means seeing life's most precious moments.
Thank you for trusting Harvard Eye Associates with your vision today and for many years to come.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
Hearing connects you back to life. Don't settle for being trapped in the isolation of poor hearing. Advanced Ear can help you hear friends, family, and caregivers. We provide one-on-one hearing programs that will amaze you with the quality of how much better you can hear. There's no cost to hear the improvement we deliver. You'll be able to hear better the minute you put these on. No buttons to push or technology to be afraid of. We deliver better hearing, guaranteed. Come in so we can connect you back to life. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We follow the mantra, when family can't be there, we can. We started our business almost 30 years ago because we realized that seniors in these situations still need loving care. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Our next club up here is going to prove that girls do just want to have fun. It's from the Girls Who Just Want to Have Fun Club. I want to welcome Susan Snyder to the program and guest William Squire. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so before we get to William, and he's coming to your next event, but I want to talk about this new club. You guys have a couple of events, but what's it all about besides having fun?
Oh, we're having a lot of fun. We started it last year. I started the club with Darlene Marvin and Susie Swain and myself. And girls just want to have fun, and guys do too. Our mission is really just to bring to Laguna Woods rare, unique experiences that they've never seen before. That's kind of what the,
So I thought you were a Cyndi Lauper tribute band, but no, so it's rare and unique experiences.
It's events, experiences. Like our inaugural event was a golf cart poker run.
Okay.
It went all throughout the village. We had about 20 teams of 4, and they had to perform certain challenges to earn their poker
cards. Yeah, okay.
And then it all kind of culminated at Restaurant 19, where they selected their best hands, and first, second, third place prizes were given. But we sort of added a fun extra fundraiser because we're not membership based, so we have to raise funds to keep offering the types of events that we're offering. And it was called a human slot machine. And we got a picture coming up here in a second. There we are.
Slightly afraid of seeing this.
Yeah, so people would bet, and we would kind of roll our hands, and then pick up a piece of fruit, and then they would win money.
Okay.
So that was a hoot. That was a lot of fun.
That sounds very fun.
We raised some good funds, so we were able to, bring more events. And what we're talking about doing now, our new event coming up, is called Beauty Bites and Bubbly. And it's on February 24th. It's at 10 a.m., $30, and it's all about this gentleman, William Squire.
William Squire. So you're a Hollywood stylist, you do makeup stuff. So tell me about what you've done, your career, that kind of thing, and then we'll talk about why people should come out and see you.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you. And I'm so delighted to be part of this. We are going to have a great time. Briefly, a little bit of everything. Ballet dancer to fashion. I was a model in Europe for many, many years. Came back, run a modeling agency in Los Angeles, did some television shows about fashion and style, wrote a book about Hollywood and makeup. And then at the same time that whole life was going on, I was a premier makeup artist for Chanel Cosmetics for about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Then I created my own line, and now I style at the award shows. I get the men and women ready for the Academy Awards, the Emmys, the Grammys, and I get to travel and work with these wonderful people, and I give a presentation about finding your own signature style. And so it was a great idea to basically take all of my knowledge and put it together in a an hour and a half presentation. So I get to teach women about finding their right colors, how to walk the red carpet, how to take the perfect picture.
I remember when I was a kid, some woman came up to me like a Miller's Outpost, but they don't even exist anymore, and said, "Oh, you're more of an autumn." I'm like, I didn't know what she was talking about.
We used to do that, and that was a big trend in the 80s, color coding, I believe we call it. But it still holds true. I mean, and that's something we do which we'll be doing, you put certain colors around your skin, you obviously just look better in some than the others.
Somebody with light skin or with dark skin, you kind of get washed out with flesh tones things. And I mean, you realize that when you see something that's completely wrong for somebody, I guess.
Right.
But there's an art to it, right?
And isn't there not an art to it for women of a certain age?
Oh, well, you bet. And that's what I really gear my presentations towards in my cosmetics line. And my clients, we just got, dare I say, 18 women and gentlemen ready for the Golden Globes.
Okay.
But 90% of those women and men were over the age of 50, 60. So I gear a lot of my fashion style tips, and especially makeup, towards women and men of a certain age, because there are certainly age-appropriate clothing for men and women. And especially when we get to women and finding the makeup tips and the secrets that work say for a 70-year-old woman compared to a 20-year-old woman, that's where we get into some really fun discussions, but also you learn a lot.
Okay, so I wish I worn a better jacket, first of all. Susan, where did you find William? And say, hey, this would be
actually a resident of Laguna Woods Village.
There we go.
Yeah, so we have some friends in common, and we heard about him, and we made a beeline to his door.
They're putting me to work. This was supposed to be my getaway rest. I live on an airplane. I'm around the country. I work every day, and I thought I'll go to Laguna Woods and just rest incognito, and then they found me. But I'm excited, and the people are so nice here.
Have you done this kind of thing before? We have this kind of like big thing, and you just kind of showcase what people should be doing. You give people advice.
Sure. Well, that's what I do. That's really my career now.
But like to a big audience, is that what you do for audiences?
Oh, absolutely.
He does cruises.
Cruise ships and corporations bring me in, and companies, and do it. But this is wonderful because it's never really been opened like this before. Normally, it'll be a corporation, a company, an affiliate. Where this and we do them all the time. But this is so much fun because it's men and women. We all live here, and again, what I think people are going to learn will be amazing. And I love that the majority of people will be over the age of a certain age.
All right, well, let's talk about the actual day and times and all kind of stuff. February 24th, 10 a.m. over at Clubhouse 2. It's going to be $30 for folks to come in there, so raising some funds there. And tell us more about...
Selling out fast.
It's selling out fast, right? You already said you already hit more than you expected in terms of the sales, right? And so what are people going to find out when they come? Are they going to kind of walk us through this whole process a little bit?
Well, we're going to be talking a lot about makeup trends, and being that I'm involved in Hollywood, I've got some great Hollywood stories, behind-the-scenes Hollywood stories.
There we go.
They can't be repeated once I leave the room.
The tea will be spilled.
Tea will be spilled. But a lot of it has to do, too, with confidence. I teach everybody how to pose for the perfect picture, because most of us look through our photos, and there's always some bad ones. But there's a secret that I teach my clients for the red carpet. So I'm going to teach everybody there how to pose for the perfect picture. And then everybody's going to be walking on the runway, teaching the red carpet walk, which I call the walk of confidence or the red carpet walk. And there's such a difference. So we have a lot of fun as well, but specific tips about women over the age of 50 and makeup tips that will make them look beautiful, feel lovely, but also will make them look their very best. And again, we're going to be sharing a lot of secrets and having a lot of fun. So it'll be a good time.
And there'll be swag. And bubbly and bites that go along with the beauty.
And then I have my own cosmetics line now, so we're going to be sharing some special little ideas with that and some special little gifts along the lines with that. So I'm excited, and like I say, it's just going to be fun because it's just about being fun, but I like to call it edutainment. You're going to leave learning a lot. Guys are welcome too. I have my own men's grooming tip guide, which will be there. And but I think the ladies are going to have a great time, but they're going to walk away feeling very good about themselves. And when I give the 5 top makeup no-nos, it's always a great time. I sometimes get in trouble, but when they get done, and I'll actually do a makeover so they'll see the difference between right and wrong with makeup. So fun.
Maybe next time you're in, you'll do a makeup on me.
Let's do it.
We'll do a makeover on me.
Yeah, you better be there. I'll teach you how to walk, dress, we'll do it all. So hopefully you'll be there.
So beyond this one, girls just want to have fun. What do you guys have kind of like, what are you hoping to do with the club? What do you hope other events you might have planned out?
Yeah, we're kind of looking at maybe something every quarter. We've got, I can't talk about them yet, but we have some big surprises coming up. Yes.
And but the focus is really just kind of like just kind of things that aren't happening. Like you're not doing performers coming and doing music things. It's just kind of like you said.
We don't want to do anything.
The poker run and the slot machine thing. So you're kind of being inventive, community-wide events.
Right. We don't want to do anything twice, but people would never forgive us if we didn't continue with the poker run because it was such a huge success. But we're going to change it up. All different challenges, all different, a different vibe.
So repeat some, but with a little bit of a twist and that kind of thing.
Exactly.
What was the origin of the whole idea behind this Girls Just Want to Have Fun Club?
There's just so much of the same right now. We just wanted to shake things up and do something a little different.
Okay. Yeah. And William, how long have you been a resident here in the village?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, I love it here. Absolutely love it. Like I say, most of my time is spent traveling and giving my lecture series. But when I get off the airplane and I get to drive through the gates here, it's just wonderful. And the people have been so kind, and I feel like it's a kind of a step back in time. And the idea of a club where it's not necessarily anything but just having a good time, feeling community, and being together. I'm so delighted to participate.
William's down for that as
You know
well this
I
season.
am.
Thank you guys for joining us, and make sure folks get out to the February 24th, 10 a.m. over at Clubhouse 2. It's going to be a $30 for admission, and William's going to be giving his sought-after tips for beauty, all sorts of spilling the tea, good information, give people a little makeover advice, and it should be a fun one. Thanks, guys.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Can't wait.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jay Miner with Assisted Living Locators of South Orange County. If you're starting to worry about your safety at home or about a loved one who may be struggling, you don't have to take the next steps alone. I've toured every assisted living and memory care community in our area, and I can help you find the right fit. I'll do the research, make all the phone calls, and set up all the tours. And my services are at no cost to you. Let's make sure that you or your loved one have the care, comfort, and peace of mind that you deserve. Give me a call today.
The Laguna Woods History Center, the only purpose-built local history archive in Orange County, has been capturing the legacy of our community since 1977. As a nonprofit dedicated to preserving today for tomorrow, we collect, conserve, and share the history of Laguna Woods Village, the city of Laguna Woods, and the surrounding Orange County region. Step into the past and connect with the present at your community archive. Whether you're curious about local milestones, searching for historical documents, or exploring treasured artifacts, the History Center is your gateway to the stories that shape Laguna Woods. The Laguna Woods History Center is a separate building adjacent to the Village Library. We are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or by appointment. Visit us and find your place in history.
Not only am I always on the set on a Saturday, but we always have a great Saturday movie, and today is no exception. It's The Godfather 3. It is brought to us by Advanced Ear Care. It's going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. It follows the Godfather, Michael Corleone, now in his 60s, as he seeks to free his family from crime and find a suitable successor to his empire. The end of the trilogy story of The Godfather. It's a classic. Make sure you watch that one today at 2 and 6 o'clock. Okay, let's take a quick check of our weather forecast before we head out. We got some pretty okay temperatures today, up to 63, but then we got a little bit of a warm up. I'm not going to say warm, but warm up-ish. 67 on Sunday, 68, 70, 71 on Wednesday. So a slight tick up in the temperature over the course of the next 4 or 5 days, with cloudy to partly cloudy skies every day there. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day, folks. Monday on the program, Heritage Club and Laguna Woods Garden Club are going to be here, and Bree is back from her vacation. Yay. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.